Modern dating is already complicated, but now some women are openly complaining that being single is wildly expensive. From bills to lifestyle costs, they're realizing independence isn't as glamorous or affordable as they thought.
Don't get me wrong, I love being single and I love living alone. It's great, it's fantastic, but it's expensive. I just spent $600 on brakes on my car, just on the front part of the car, because I couldn't afford all 4 brakes and axles and rotors and whatever the and then now I just paid my car payment, which is $500, so I just blew $1,100 in like 3 hours, and it wasn't even like fun, you know?
It's none of my business.
Sorry, it's just so overwhelming, like...
It's your car, so who else is supposed to pay for it?
You work and 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 you work, and it's just to pay off, like, your basic necessities. And you can't, like, in this city that I live in, public transport, please. If I were to do public transport, it's like asking to get raped, and I really shouldn't be crying because now I have to go to another work event, and now I'm gonna be all puffy. Living is so expensive. Just keeping yourself alive and floating is so expensive. And what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted is if I were to take public transport here, especially for my job requires a car. I have to have a bunch of that I have to lug with me for work.
These things happen to everyone, yet you don't see all of us complaining.
And I can't do that with public transport. I'm venting. Because you have to front all the expenses by yourself. I need a husband just so that I can live. So we can split the bills.
Oh, hell no.
I'm single and I pay for everything, and I'm not crying about it. Because we know that to enjoy things in life, there is a cost to pay. If they won't go 50-50 in a relationship, then now they can go 100% being single.
The biggest thing is this: more young women need to get married at a younger age and start having kids. The single woman issue is one of the biggest issues faced in a civilization. Yeah, we have more single women in the early 30s that are the most depressed, suicidal, anxious, lonely in America's history, because there's a biological clock that's going off, and they realize that they're not going to be able to have kids and that they're not as desirable in the dating market or in the dating pool, and so they start to lash out on the rest of society. Reject the siren song of modernity and have lots of kids. And it's okay to be a stay-at-home mom. In fact, we need a lot of stay-at-home moms.
Yes, 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 yes.
And a lot of women want to be stay-at-home moms, and we have miserable women because we've been shuffling them into a corporate wasteland when in reality a lot of them don't find a lot of passion or fulfillment in that line of work. And who can blame them?
It's true. Nothing is sadder than following a career-driven path only to realize you never formed a family.
I am bawling and having a mental breakdown, so I need to talk to somebody. And everybody's pissed me off, so now I'm talking to y'all. I feel like the one thing that is not talked about enough with being a single person is just getting no help. And like at one point, like you do just start to crash out. Like literally, I was just sitting, I was like, oh my God, like I'm losing my mind. I've been needing to like pack up all my Valentine's Day decor, and I did it. Okay, I packed it all up. Now I can't lift the boxes. Like I physically, it just makes me want to cry. I can't lift the boxes.
Relax.
It's like I do all this goddamn work. Spend 3 hours because I get no help. I'm doing it all myself, packaging it up, bubble wrapping, and I can't even do the last task.
How complaining will help in this case.
Because I can't pick it up. And then it just makes me crash out because like I know other people are in the situation, but it's like then there's me, like my family does not live here. So it's like I just don't have anybody to call. So now I just have to like, I can't suddenly pick up 50 pounds. Like I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hey, go to the gym!
Oh my God. It actually like makes me lose my mind. And just like simple, like I just cleaned or just did all this 2.5 hours. Now it's like I need to get groceries, or I need to get, it's just like 24/7, full on. There's just like, just no help. There's just like no help. Like we talk about, well, we don't talk about anything. Like financially awful, you gotta pay for everything, rent all alone, every bill by yourself, everything alone. Like when you're a girly pop, like all your food's paid for. Like it's kind of luxurious. Like it's kind of nice. No, not anymore. It's just like time, like the fact there's just no assistance, and I feel like I just don't have enough hours in the day.
On the other hand, for us men, the beauty of life is being able to provide for yourself, and any outside help will bring us shame, especially if we are able to work.
Like my own day-to-day, I have like 20 tasks to do, and that's nothing to do with like maintaining my home. And then if I just add those, we're at like 50, and then I cry. So I'm about to drag boxes down 2-3 hallways to my garage.
Oh, boo-hoo.
My bills as a 23-year-old single mom. This is basic necessities only. So my rent is $2,600. I live in Buckhead, so damn near anywhere in Buckhead, a 2-bedroom, because I got a kid, that's gonna be in the 2000s for sure. My phone bill is $800. Damn! Now before y'all start asking me why is my phone bill $800, I got my 2 brothers on there, my cousin on there, my daddy on there, and I got 2 phones on there. And then my brothers and my cousin, they all have iPads on there as well. So it's like, it'd be like between $800 and $900. My insurance is $600. I live in Atlanta. That's self-explanatory. Georgia Power is like $100. Wi-Fi is $70. My gym membership is $267. It's really supposed to be $300, but because I'm under 27 or 25, it's only $267. The 40-piece discount. I got a trainer. He charged $495 for the month, and my credit cards are $100, which comes up to $5,032.
Huh?
That was just the basic necessities. These hairstyles that y'all see, every motherfucking lashes, nails, toes, everything else, you add it up. Now I'm pretty sure y'all wondering how the is afford this. She's selling. No, not yet.
I beg your pardon?
Just cut back on the unnecessary stuff when you're financially struggling, like the hair and nails.
You're saying, oh, you're 53. What are you bringing to the table? Well, I bring a lot to the table.
Okay, what?
I bring a lot. I bring a great sense of humor. I'm sharp.
Okay.
I'm funny.
All women think that they're funny. So the question is like, okay, I get it. You bring a good sense of humor to the relationship. Obviously, other women will be bringing a good sense of humor to the relationship as well. I'm asking what you specifically are going to be bringing that other women in your age bracket aren't going to be bringing.
I just said it. Did I not just say it? I am funny. I am successful.
Yeah, but men don't care about success. They don't care about how successful a woman is. They care about how pretty she is how well she treats them.
I'm pretty.
Pretty and funny doesn't pay the bills. It takes more than that.
Have you looked at me? I'm very pretty, and I'm smart, and I'm very sweet.
Okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, what's the worst part of being single?
The worst part of being single is that married men love you. The worst part of being single is that a lot of men, especially married men, think you are lonely. So they feel like it's okay for them to push up on you.
You serious?
You know, because a lot of times married men are probably the most single out here.
What?
Come on now, you act like you don't know what's going on.
She's really making a generalization based on her personal experience.
I've heard that before.
There's more married people in the dating pool than there is single.
Why is that?
I ain't married. I don't know.
That is, wow.
So my thing is this. I feel as though between men and women, we'll never ever like agree. But having a level of understanding is way better. You know what I'm saying?
So it's better from what you're saying to have friends with benefits.
I believe. I don't call it that. I don't put that type of label on there because who's really benefiting?
Both of y'all.
How?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Y'all getting y'all needs met.
How? What need can a man give me that I haven't already given myself?
Companionship. Male companionship.
A dog. He's not gonna stress me out. He might boo-boo a little bit.
This is the fundamental issue we have with some ladies out there. No matter what you give them, they get defensive and argue about how they can do it on their own.
He gonna do what he told. You know what I mean? You get a male. I believe, me being as old as I am, I believe that I'm not on medication and blood pressure medicine and all types of stuff that comes along with my age group, because you know your hormones change. I believe that I'm still healthy because I am single.
I don't think so.
So you're saying when you go on, do you like travel?
Yeah, I love to travel. So
when you travel, do you prefer to travel with a man or alone?
I prefer to travel with a man, but you can't just travel with anybody. I have people in my life who serve certain purposes.
I don't like how she only views people as a means to an end.
You understand? People that you know that you get along well with, they already know what time it is. And I'll just say this. I tell my female followers that a lot of you all, when a man comes into your life, you too masculine.
That's what I'm talking about. What does that look like for those who don't know? Because I want you to say that, because that makes sense. You just said a man comes in, they're masculine. What does that look like, a masculine woman, when a man comes in? Describe it. What's she doing?
Telling him what to do. Her bossing him like she has all the answers. Like, I want a man to come in and teach me something. I want him to be able to put me on to something. But you have to be open to receive. A lot of women are not open because they've done so much on their own. They think they know it all, and they try to project that off on a man.
That's the only thing I agree with her on.
Today is day 6 of trying to pay off my $95,000 in debt as a single mom of 2. I just got paid yesterday. My paycheck was $1,256.59. So today I'm just going to go over what is coming out of that paycheck. I get paid every 2 weeks. I haven't been budgeting or saving or even attempting any of that. I've just been kind of winging it, which is so bad. Living paycheck to paycheck is so stressful. So I'm going to be extra broke right now because I'm trying to break that cycle.
A cycle like that won't be easily broken.
So I'm going to be spending a lot more right now to get caught up on all my bills. So that way I can start like splitting my bills in half and actually like paying them on time and just being caught up. So that way I can start saving some extra money. So after I pay my car, I have $896.59. After I pay my rent, I have $496.59. After I pay my phone bill, I will have $276. After I pay my internet bill, I will have $166. After I pay the energy bill, I have $91. And then after I pay the gas bill, I have $25.59. That is very scary. To have $25.59 left for 2 weeks. Scary, but I'm going to try really hard not to touch it. I do have my child support money that I'm going to spend for groceries and gas, and I will go over what I buy at the grocery store tomorrow. I would really appreciate it if everybody could like and follow and help me engage on this video.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
What's your relationship status?
Single.
And why do you think you're single?
Because my man decided he didn't want a relationship anymore.
So did he break up with you?
No, I broke up with him because he couldn't break up with me.
You serious? So you ended it?
Yes.
Her guy must have been tired of paying for everything, especially if she wasn't that grateful to him.
And why do you think you ended it?
Because I'm not going to waste my time.
You didn't see a future with him?
I did, but he didn't.
In what ways, though?
Because he didn't try anymore. So why would I try?
He wasn't being like romantic anymore?
No, he was dissociative, if that makes sense. Like, he just like blanked out the relationship. Rejected.
He wasn't planning dates anymore, stuff like that?
No, we didn't have like the best like last month together, so he blamed it on that and then he left.
Did you guys have like a really serious fight or something?
It wasn't serious. I think it just like I basically acted the way he acted in the relationship, and then he felt like he had to leave because of that. Yeah.
When a guy leaves and gives up, it only means he's been putting in a lot and not getting anything back.
Why isn't anybody talking about the single tax? It is significantly more expensive to be single, to the point that it's like economically irresponsible to cook when you're single. It costs $75 to make a meal, not to mention the cost of running the dishwasher, washing up all of the pots and pans. And then what am I gonna do? Eat lasagna for 6 days? when I could use Uber Eats and one of their various codes each week to get a salad for $9.
Spending money on salads every night is massively irresponsible.
Imagine paying half your rent because you share your apartment with somebody, half your electricity bills, half your cable, Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, subscriptions. When you're going to the airport on a trip, you don't have to pay $70 for an Uber by yourself because you're splitting it with somebody. Forget saving money on a Costco membership. When am I ever going to use 36 apples? It's honestly the only argument I have for getting in a relationship. It is expensive to stay single.
Well, that was the original plan. But since many ladies didn't want 50-50, we just decided to leave and do it on our own.
I don't think being single is going to 100% wholeheartedly make anyone happy. There's women out here who are screaming at the top of their lungs that, oh my God, I'm so happy being single. No, you're not. You are not happy being single in your home, alone, by yourself, with no companionship, nobody there to make sure that you're okay, nobody there to talk to at the end of the night, nobody there to make sure the doors and the windows are locked. You are not happy. You are not. And you're delusional if you think you are.
You're goddamn right.
Nobody is going to be happy being single. Maybe in your early years, but as you progress in life and you get a little older, you're not going to be happy being single. It's okay to find yourself for a little while, but don't sit there and try and be alone for the rest of your life. I think that's miserable. I think that really is truly miserable.
Men have walked away on their own a long time ago. And I can tell you with certainty that being single is one of the best financial choices we made.
I think there are a lot of people out there who think that being a single person is really easy financially because they're like, oh, well, you only have to pay for yourself. And like, wrong. Yeah, I do only have to pay for myself, which means I have to pay for my rent entirely by myself. I don't split it with a partner. My council tax bill, even though there's only one person, is only discounted by 25%. So if you're splitting your bill down the middle with a partner, I'm still paying more than you individually. My energy bills, yeah, okay, I pay less than you, but I'm not paying half because most of that cost is a standing charge. If I want to go on holiday, I have to pay for the room or the cabin entirely by myself. If I want to get a mortgage, I have to have a bigger deposit, and I can't get approved to borrow as much because I only have one income. Like,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
From the looks of it, they can see that having a partner is way better than being alone. But it's already too late because men lost interest.
Another complaint about late-stage capitalism, specifically about being a single woman, which I do recognize that we can't romanticize the past here all the time because women couldn't even own their own credit card until the 70s. The fight for independence and autonomy and respect as a single woman in particular. So it's such a uphill battle. And one of those things is the fact that those hidden costs, I guess I could say, is that I have never had a wedding shower. Any sort of shower, every single thing I've had to buy myself, and everything breaks. Nothing is good quality.
You can't expect good quality if you're not spending more money.
My laundry basket that I took forever to decide on, I spent 6 months deciding what laundry basket I wanted. I feel like I'm really negative and I don't want to make anyone else feel this negativity, but I truly don't know what to do anymore. I am freaking out by how difficult it is, to survive.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So am I the only one who absolutely hates being single? Because I've been single for a year now, and it's just kind of enjoy your time. Go out, have fun, enjoy your alone time, blah, blah, blah. There were people who were meant to be alone, and there were people who weren't meant to be alone. I am the second type. I just want to have someone to come home to hang out with, to talk to watch movies with. I have my kids and they're amazing, but I want another adult to talk to. And obviously I'm not going to settle for just anybody. I am very picky because I have kids.
She almost won our sympathy, but she had to show those high standards at the end.
I'm not for the streets. I'm wife material. I'm not. This isn't fun. I don't like it. I mean, maybe it's my age. I am 28, so maybe that's why I'm so like. And since I was married for 10 years, like I was already in that mindset of just being settled down and just being a wife. Like I'm not a girlfriend. What the heck? I don't want to be a girlfriend. But listen to your parents. Don't get married young.
I think the best advice here is to not have kids without a proper marriage, or the family might go downhill. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.